Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. LEGO recently announced two sets for the 2025 holiday season, the 41843 Family Christmas Tree, which I already reviewed in detail, and the 10361 Holiday Express Train. The Christmas tree's biggest issue is size and price, but the train triggered a much louder outcry because it includes LEGO's first 3D printed part in an official set. Why is that a problem? Honestly, I don't think it is. Today I want to explain why this isn't something to worry about and also talk about a much bigger issue with the set, one LEGO has been quietly ignoring for a long time. So let's start with this little blue thing. Technically, it's not LEGO's first 3D printed element. They've done small test runs before, and the famous duck might be the best known example. This time though, the holiday train includes a miniature steam engine with linked wheels and a moving steam puff. It's not shown in action in the promo video, but you can imagine the movements. This part is new for two reasons. First, it's the first time a 3D printed piece comes in a regular retail set. Second, unlike the duck, it's not a standalone piece, it connects to other LEGO elements, like a 1x1 at the front, the white steam puff and the red top piece. That means we can finally test clutch power and long-term durability. I've seen tons of negative comments about this novelty, but I honestly don't get the hate. It's not the one making the set more expensive, it's not the future of LEGO, and it's not replacing injection molding. LEGO is simply experimenting with a functional but separate part, collecting feedback on durability and compatibility. Think of it like sails, ropes, metal parts or electronics. It's another type of non-injection molded piece that can have its own place in the LEGO ecosystem. No need to panic. You've seen me make a whole bunch of 3D printed parts on this channel before, but make no mistake, this is nothing like printing filament or resin at home. LEGO uses selective laser sintering technology, and the machines involved probably cost more than your house. The goal here was to create something tiny, functional and moving, like the duck, that comes straight out of the printer with no assembly required. Personally, I hope we'll see more of these clever experiments in the future. Now let's get to the real problem, this part of the box. Here we see the usual motorization guide, showing which powered up components you can buy to make the train remote controlled, the 88009 hub, the 88011 train motor, and the 88010 remote control. In theory, those three together add about $87 to the $130 price tag, making it even more expensive than the recent passenger train or even the Polar Express, which has way more pieces. As I already said in my Holiday Main Street video back then, it's usually better to get a motorized train set and just swap the electronics between builds. But here, even if you wanted to follow this guide, you can't. On LEGO.com in the US and Canada, the remote is marked sold out. No word on when or if it's coming back. The other two are available though. Wait, this gets way better. In Denmark, the hub is temporarily out of stock while the other two are available. Better, but still incomplete. Australia, that's where things get ridiculous. The train motor is temporarily out of stock, but the hub and the remote, both are listed as retired, gone, finished, not available anymore, yet still advertised on the back of the 2025 holiday train box. So if you buy the set in Australia and want to follow the official motorization guide on the back, you will find that two of the three components advertised there are already retired. How can this happen? Why is LEGO advertising parts that are already officially gone? Good question. And there's still more. In Germany, the biggest LEGO market in Europe, the remote is available, but the hub and motor don't even have product pages anymore. They've been completely removed for months, maybe even over a year. It's like they never existed. And let me tell you, this is not a temporary glitch, and it isn't a simple stock issue. In different countries, completely different powered-up products are displayed under the same category. I contacted LEGO customer service and they had no explanation for the differences or the disappearing product pages, only vague references to regional warehouses and stocks. Meanwhile, LEGO's motorization strategy seems to have shrunk to all-in-one hubs included in the two recent RC sets, plus the dumb battery box in one expensive excavator. Free building with motors is almost impossible if you can't even buy the core parts. Despite the different statuses and non-existent product pages, all three products should still be in production, at least according to customer service. Unlike many other powered-up parts by the way, such as the Bluetooth hub, which is quite important for the builds, this one is marked as retired since 2021 according to customer service. Surprised? I was. That's why this official motorization guide feels ironic. I couldn't find a single country where all three listed components were available to buy. Even better, in certain countries they are already retired. Yes, you might still find these parts in LEGO stores, through local retailers or on Bricklink, but LEGO should provide clear, consistent information on their own website and not leave customers guessing. As someone who really cares about remote-controlled LEGO, this bothers me a lot. If you feel the same, I encourage you to contact LEGO customer service. Ask them politely how you are supposed to motorize your holiday train and why some countries mark these parts as retired while others pretend they don't even exist. If enough people raise the issue, maybe it will finally reach the right ears and LEGO will clean up this mess. For the record, I like the train itself and plan to buy it. I don't have it for early review, I will motorize it with the parts I already have, and I will take a close look at the 3D printed engine. Now it's your turn. What do you think about LEGO's powered up situation? Does it bother you, or have you already given up on LEGO motorization? Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.